Cancer Daily Horoscope for June 24, 2025. Dear Cancer, as the sun continues its journey through your sign, today marks a particularly potent moment in your cosmic calendar. The waning crescent moon is preparing to renew itself, creating a deeply introspective atmosphere that resonates profoundly with your water element nature. Today, the moon transitions through the final degrees of Gemini before entering your sign later in the day. This creates a fascinating energetic shift that you'll feel on a visceral level. The morning hours carry a mental, communicative quality, urging you to tie up loose ends and prepare for the emotional renewal that approaches. When the moon glides into Cancer by afternoon, you'll experience a noticeable surge in your intuitive capabilities and emotional sensitivity. Mercury, currently in the early degrees of your sign, forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in Aries today. This beautiful aspect opens channels between your conscious mind and the cosmic unconscious, enhancing your already formidable intuitive abilities. Pay special attention to dreams, sudden insights, or creative inspirations that arrive seemingly from nowhere. They contain valuable guidance. Venus, positioned in Leo in your second house of resources and self-worth, is casting a warm glow over your financial sector. Today brings opportunities to recognize your true value, particularly in professional settings. Don't be surprised if compliments or recognition come your way, especially regarding work completed in previous weeks. Mars and Jupiter are creating an interesting dynamic in your social sector. Their positioning suggests unexpected networking opportunities may arise today. A casual conversation could lead to significant connections that will prove valuable in the coming months. Keep your antennae raised for social invitations that initially might seem unimportant but could lead to meaningful alliances. The Saturn-Neptune square that's been influencing the collective consciousness particularly affects your career and spiritual sectors today. You may feel tension between practical responsibilities and your deeper yearning for meaningful work. This isn't a conflict to resolve immediately, but rather a longer dialogue between different aspects of your life purpose. Uranus in Gemini is activating your 12th house of the unconscious, potentially triggering unexpected revelations or insights about patterns from your past. These realizations may initially feel unsettling, but ultimately serve your highest growth. Pluto's transformative energy in Aquarius continues to reshape your approach to shared resources, intimacy, and psychological patterns. Today, this manifests as an opportunity to release control in a situation where you've been holding on too tightly. Trust that what belongs to you cannot be lost. For those Cancer natives with relationship concerns, today offers a beautiful window for heart-to-heart conversations. The Mercury-Neptune trine supports compassionate communication, allowing you to express feelings that have been difficult to articulate. Partners will be more receptive to your emotional truth than usual. Regarding your professional life, today's energy supports behind-the-scenes planning rather than bold public moves. Use this day to refine strategies and cultivate relationships with key allies. The recognition you seek is approaching, but patience remains essential. Your physical vitality is closely tied to emotional well-being today. The lymphatic system, always connected to Cancer's rulership, needs special attention. Gentle movement, adequate hydration, and moments of conscious relaxation will support your body's natural healing processes. Financially, Venus brings positive developments, but Saturn's influence recommends caution with impulse purchases. A long-term perspective serves you best with monetary decisions made today. The color silver carries special protective and amplifying properties for you today. Wearing this color, or keeping a silver object close, can help stabilize your heightened sensitivity. Your intuitive guidance phrase for today is, "I honor the rhythm of release and renewal, trusting the wisdom of cycles." As the day concludes, take time for a small ritual acknowledging what you're ready to release before the coming new moon. Whether through journaling, meditation, or a symbolic gesture like placing stones in water, marking this transitional moment will align you with the cosmic currents supporting your evolution. Remember, dear Cancer, your sensitivity is your superpower today. The very qualities that sometimes feel challenging your emotional depth, your empathy, your intuitive understanding, these are precisely the gifts the world needs now. Move through the day with gentle awareness, knowing that your natural abilities to nurture and connect are creating ripples of healing that extend far beyond what you can see. For Cancer, on June 24, 2025, the planetary positions create a fascinating cosmic landscape that directly influences your emotional and intuitive nature. The moon, your ruling celestial body, will be transiting through Virgo, creating a practical counterbalance to your naturally flowing emotional state. This Virgo moon encourages you to organize your feelings and approach emotional matters with analytical precision, something that might feel somewhat foreign but ultimately beneficial for your water-dominant energy. Mercury positions itself in your own sign of Cancer on this day, amplifying your intuitive communication style. Your thoughts may feel more emotionally charged than usual, and you'll likely find yourself expressing feelings that have been hidden beneath the surface. This Mercury placement enhances your natural empathy, making it an excellent day for heart-to-heart conversations and emotional processing. Venus, meanwhile, resides in Leo, creating a dynamic tension with your more protective and nurturing Cancer energy. This placement activates your second house of personal resources and values, potentially bringing financial opportunities or highlighting issues around self-worth. The Venus in Leo energy encourages you to take pride in what you offer the world, though it may push against your tendency toward modesty. Mars in Taurus forms a supportive trine to your Cancer planets, providing steady, grounding energy that helps channel your emotional intensity into productive endeavors. This Earth-Water harmony creates a fertile environment for nurturing long-term projects and relationships. The steadfast Taurian energy of Mars helps you maintain course even when emotions run high. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and opportunity, will be in Virgo during this period, forming interesting aspects with your natal Cancer placements. This Jupiter position encourages growth through attention to detail and service to others, a somewhat counterintuitive but ultimately rewarding path for your nurturing nature. Jupiter in Virgo asks you to expand through refinement rather than excess. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces, creating a harmonious trine to your Cancer sun. This water sign alliance between Saturn and your natal energies helps provide structure to your intuitive insights and emotional wisdom. Saturn in Pisces asks you to take your dreams seriously and build sustainable structures around your compassionate visions, something that resonates deeply with your Cancer nature. Uranus in Gemini on this day forms a somewhat challenging aspect to your Cancer planets, potentially bringing unexpected communications or introducing new mental concepts that disrupt your comfort zone. This position of Uranus may trigger sudden insights or unexpected conversations that ultimately lead to personal growth, even if they initially feel destabilizing. Neptune, continuing its long journey through Aries, creates an interesting square aspect to your Cancer energy. This position challenges you to distinguish between genuine intuition and projection or illusion, particularly in career matters and public roles. The Neptune in Aries energy asks you to bring courage to your spiritual journey and assert your visionary ideas rather than keeping them safely hidden within your protective shell. Pluto, having returned to Aquarius, forms a quincunx aspect to your Cancer planets, suggesting a period of adjustment between your personal, emotional needs and larger collective transformations. This somewhat uncomfortable aspect requires adaptation and flexibility, encouraging you to find ways to honor your need for emotional security while participating in broader social evolution. Chiron in Taurus forms a supportive sextile to your Cancer energy, offering opportunities for healing around material security and self-worth, themes that often intertwine with your emotional well-being. This placement supports gentle, yet persistent healing work related to deserving abundance and cultivating inner stability. The lunar nodes, with the North Node in Pisces and South Node in Virgo on this date, Align in a way that asks you to balance your natural tendency to nurture others with the equally important task of nurturing your own spiritual vision and creative imagination. This nodal axis encourages you to release perfectionism while embracing inspired action. Ceres, the nurturing asteroid, resides in Scorpio, forming a flowing trine with your Cancer energies and deepening your already profound capacity for emotional support and care. This placement intensifies your natural nurturing abilities while encouraging transformative emotional exchanges that lead to genuine intimacy and trust. The overall planetary picture for you on June 24, 2025, suggests a day where your emotional intelligence is heightened, your communication skills are emotionally nuanced, and you're being asked to balance practical concerns with intuitive guidance. The supportive aspects from planets in fellow water signs enhance your natural strengths, while planets in earth signs provide welcome grounding for your sometimes overwhelming emotional currents. Pay particular attention to the moon's aspects throughout the day, as your ruling planet's movements will affect your emotional barometer more directly than other signs. The Virgo moon forms a productive sextile with Mercury in Cancer, suggesting that analyzing and expressing your feelings will come more easily than usual, potentially leading to important breakthroughs in how you communicate your needs. As the ethereal dance of the cosmos continues, June 24, 2025 brings a fascinating communication landscape for Cancer natives. With Mercury forming a harmonious trine to Neptune in Pisces from your fellow water sign, your intuitive communication abilities are heightened to remarkable levels. Words seem to flow from a deeper place within you today, carrying emotional resonance that others can't help but feel drawn to. The moon, your ruling celestial body, transitions through Libra and creates a thought-provoking square to your sun sign. This planetary tension manifests as a slight internal conflict between your natural desire to nurture communication with emotional depth versus the Libran pull toward diplomatic pleasantries. You may find yourself carefully weighing your words more than usual, perhaps even second-guessing whether to express your genuine feelings or maintain harmony. Jupiter's position in Gemini expands your subconscious communication channels, bringing messages through dreams, subtle impressions, and seemingly random insights. Pay special attention to the phrases that spontaneously emerge in your mind today. They carry profound wisdom from your deeper self. Venus in Leo occupies your communication sector, adding warmth and creative flair to your expression. Your words carry a charismatic quality today that can captivate audiences, whether you're speaking to one person or addressing a group. There's a theatrical element to how you communicate. Now embrace it, rather than shy away from this expressive energy. Mars in Taurus grounds your social communications, giving your words staying power and practical impact. When you speak within group settings today, others perceive a reliable authority in your tone. This is particularly beneficial for communications related to long-term planning or projects requiring sustained effort. The most notable aspect affecting your communication today is Uranus in Gemini forming a sextile to your Sun. This brings unexpected opportunities for intellectual breakthroughs and surprising conversations that spark new ideas. You might receive messages or have exchanges that initially seem ordinary, but contain revolutionary insights that expand your perspective. Saturn's retrograde motion in Pisces creates a contemplative energy around your philosophical communications. You may revisit important conversations about your beliefs, education, or worldview. There's a sense of responsibility attached to your words, now a recognition that what you express has the power to shape your reality and influence others' understanding. For Cancer individuals involved in writing, teaching, or media projects, today holds particular promise. The Mercury-Neptune trine infuses your creative expression with emotional intelligence and imaginative flow. Ideas that have been gestating in your mind find their perfect articulation, especially concepts that blend practical application with emotional wisdom. In personal relationships, communication takes on a healing quality today. The words you've been hesitant to express, perhaps feelings of vulnerability or requests for emotional support, find receptive ears. The planetary alignment supports heart-centered dialogue that strengthens intimate bonds rather than creating distance. Digital communications receive an interesting cosmic influence today as well. Your social media posts, emails, or text messages may resonate with others in unexpected ways. There's a synchronistic element to your online interactions. The right message seems to reach precisely who needs to hear it, even if that wasn't your conscious intention. Your throat chakra experiences heightened sensitivity and activity under today's astral weather. You might notice subtle sensations in this energy center, particularly when expressing truths that align with your emotional core. This physical response serves as confirmation that you're communicating authentically. As the day progresses, the Libra moon's influence gradually intensifies, bringing increasing awareness of how your words affect the harmony of your environment. By evening, you'll likely find yourself in a communication flow state where you instinctively know how to express difficult truths with compassion and grace. For Cancer individuals dealing with communication challenges in professional settings, today offers a window of opportunity. The planetary positions support clearing up misunderstandings that have created tension in workplace relationships. Your natural empathetic abilities are amplified, allowing you to truly hear others' perspectives while effectively conveying your own. Cancer, on June 24, 2025, the cosmos aligns in particularly fascinating ways for your financial landscape. With the sun firmly in your sign, your natural intuition about money matters is heightened, creating a powerful day for financial discernment. The moon, your planetary ruler, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Scorpio, opening channels for wealth that may have previously seemed blocked. This aspect particularly energizes your 8th house of shared resources, suggesting unexpected funds could arrive through partnerships, inheritances, or investments you made months ago. Venus, positioned in Leo, activates your 2nd house of personal finances, bringing a touch of luxury and abundance to your monetary approach. You're feeling more confident about your earning potential today, and this self-assurance could attract opportunities from authority figures who notice your quiet competence. A financial proposal may come from someone in a position of power, possibly a Capricorn or Taurus individual who appreciates your careful approach to resource management. Mercury and Mars create an interesting configuration today that affects your financial communication. You'll find yourself more articulate about money matters, potentially leading to successful negotiations if you're involved in business dealings. Your ability to blend emotional intelligence with practical financial sense makes you particularly persuasive between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., making this an excellent window for important financial conversations or presentations. The day's Neptunian influence on your career house suggests some financial opportunities may come disguised as creative projects. Don't dismiss ventures that seem more artistic than profitable. There's hidden monetary potential in creative collaboration today. Working with water-related industries, food services, or nurturing professions could prove especially lucrative. Saturn's position indicates that financial discipline implemented today will yield significant long-term benefits. Consider establishing a new savings structure or investment plan, particularly one that provides for your sense of security. Real estate investments or home-related financial decisions receive favorable aspects, with property matters showing promise for steady appreciation over time rather than quick returns. Uranus in your house of social connections suggests a friend or associate could introduce you to an unexpected revenue stream. Networking events, even casual ones, could yield financial leads worth pursuing. However, Pluto's challenging aspect warns against lending money to friends today. Boundaries between personal relationships and finances need careful maintenance. Your financial intuition peaks around sunset, making evening hours ideal for reviewing investment portfolios or contemplating major purchases. You might receive insights about a financial matter that's been puzzling you, particularly related to family resources or domestic expenses. Trust that inner voice, it's cosmically amplified today. For Cancers working in healthcare, education, or food industries, today marks a potential turning point in compensation. A conversation about your value might naturally arise, positioning you for a raise or bonus if you clearly communicate your contributions. Documentation of your achievements will serve you well in these discussions. Regarding passive income, the stars highlight subscription services, recurring revenue models, or royalty-based ventures. Content creation that taps into your nurturing Cancer energy could establish financial streams that support you while you sleep. Consider how your natural gifts of empathy and emotional intelligence might translate into products or services with recurring value. The numerology of the day, 6/24/2025, reduces to a 3, amplifies creative financial thinking, suggesting that imaginative approaches to money management will serve you better than conventional wisdom. You might discover an unconventional investment opportunity that others have overlooked because they're too focused on traditional models. For Cancer entrepreneurs, this day favors expanding your business in ways that create deeper customer loyalty rather than just wider reach. Quality over quantity becomes your financial mantra, with devoted repeat customers proving more valuable than one-time transactions. Consider loyalty programs or premium offerings that reward your most dedicated clients. A subtle aspect between Venus and the North Node suggests that financial growth comes when you align money decisions with your spiritual values. Investments or career moves that support causes you believe in will prosper more than those motivated purely by profit. This alignment of purpose and prosperity creates a sustainable financial foundation that nourishes both your bank account and your soul. Overall, June 24th offers you an unusually potent day for financial seed planting, Cancer. The initiatives you begin today, especially those connected to your emotional well-being and family security, carry special cosmic momentum. Move forward with your characteristic intuitive caution, but know that the stars support calculated financial risks taken from a place of emotional clarity and purpose. Cancer, on June 24, 2025, the cosmos aligns to bring you exceptional fortune in several key areas of your life. With the sun still in your sign and forming a harmonious angle with Neptune, your intuitive abilities are heightened to remarkable levels. This cosmic configuration opens doors in areas connected to your emotional intelligence and nurturing instincts. Your home environment becomes a powerful center for manifesting prosperity today, making it an ideal time to focus on domestic improvements or family-related endeavors. Any action taken to enhance your living space could attract unexpected blessings. Water-related activities are especially favored, whether literal interactions with water through swimming, bathing rituals, or metaphorical flows of creativity and emotion. The moon, your ruling celestial body, forms an auspicious trine with Jupiter, expanding your capacity for emotional abundance and creating a protective energy around your most cherished relationships. This is a day when your compassion becomes your greatest asset and source of fortune. Your ability to care deeply for others may lead to meaningful connections that eventually translate into tangible opportunities. Financial matters tied to property, family businesses, or emotional investments show particular promise today. Resources shared with trusted individuals could multiply unexpectedly. Pay attention to synchronicities involving the number 4, silver objects, or moon imagery. These serve as cosmic signposts guiding you toward fortunate outcomes. Your intuition acts as a reliable compass, especially regarding decisions that affect your security and emotional well-being. Dreams or meditative insights may reveal pathways to abundance that your logical mind might otherwise overlook. Nurturing activities bring unexpected returns, whether caring for loved ones, tending to plants, preparing nourishing meals, or supporting others through emotional challenges. This care you extend creates a karmic ripple that returns to you multiplied. Cancer's natural affinity for history and tradition also becomes a fortunate area today. Connecting with family heirlooms, ancestral wisdom, or time-honored practices could unlock surprising opportunities or valuable insights. The moon's position enhances your receptivity to subtle energies, making this an excellent day for spiritual practices, divination, or intuitive business decisions. Your emotional sensitivity allows you to perceive nuances others miss, giving you an advantage in negotiations or interpersonal dynamics. Places associated with water coastlines, lakes, rivers, or even spas and pools serve as especially fortunate locations for you today. If possible, conduct important conversations or contemplations near water to amplify positive outcomes. Your stomach and chest area, the physical regions governed by Cancer, serve as energetic centers of good fortune. Placing your hand over your heart or solar plexus while making important decisions helps you access your inner wisdom and attracts favorable circumstances. Feminine connections shine particularly bright in your fortunate areas today. Mothers, sisters, daughters, and nurturing friends of any gender may bring unexpected blessings or opportunities your way. Trust these connections without reservation. Remember that your greatest fortune today comes not from aggressive action, but from receptive awareness, allowing yourself to receive, to feel, and to intuitively navigate the currents of possibility flowing around you. This subtle approach aligns perfectly with your water sign nature and maximizes the cosmic advantages available to you on this promising June day. With the moon transitioning into Aquarius today, your social landscape is undergoing a significant shift, dear Cancer. This lunar energy illuminates your 8th house of shared resources and intimate bonds, creating a fascinating dynamic between your need for deep connection and a sudden urge for social experimentation. You may find yourself drawn to unconventional gatherings or people whose perspectives radically differ from your own. This isn't typical for your comfort-seeking nature, but today it feels surprisingly refreshing. Venus in your sign forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in Pisces, infusing your social interactions with unusual empathy and intuition. You'll likely pick up on unspoken emotional currents, making you the unofficial therapist of any group you join today. This heightened sensitivity allows you to form connections that transcend ordinary social boundaries. However, with Mercury in Leo forming a challenging square to Uranus in Taurus, conversations may take unexpected turns. Be prepared for startling revelations or sudden changes in social plans. While this energy can be unsettling for your security-oriented sign, it also presents opportunities for breakthrough connections if you remain flexible. Jupiter's continued presence in Gemini expands your 12th house of the subconscious, suggesting that some of today's most meaningful interactions may happen behind the scenes or in more private settings. Pay attention to dreams or intuitive nudges about people. They're likely to contain valuable insights about your social circles. A significant asteroid configuration between Chiron, Juno, and Pallas, Athene, creates a unique opening for healing old friendship wounds. If you've been carrying hurt from past betrayals or misunderstandings, today offers cosmic support for reconciliation and renewed trust. Your social intelligence is particularly sharp under this influence, allowing you to strategically navigate complex group dynamics. Mars in Virgo activates your 3rd house of communication, giving your words more impact than usual. This placement adds precision and analysis to your typically emotional expression. You'll find yourself articulating feelings with unusual clarity, which can strengthen bonds with others who appreciate finally understanding your perspective fully. The day carries particular significance for connections with water signs, fellow Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, as elemental harmonies enhance natural rapport. An unexpected message from someone in your past could arrive today, as retrograde Pluto in late Aquarius stirs the depths of forgotten connections. This may be someone who once held significant influence in your life, and their reappearance serves a purpose in your ongoing emotional evolution. The positioning of Saturn in the later degrees of Pisces creates a stabilizing influence in your ninth house of higher mind and philosophy. This suggests that connections made or strengthened today may have long-term implications for your worldview and personal growth. Conversations that touch on matters of spirituality, ethics, or life purpose will resonate most deeply. Your ruling celestial body, the moon, forms a revealing opposition to the sun in Leo, highlighting tensions between your need for emotional security in relationships and your emerging desire for more recognition and appreciation. This full moon energy, though not a literal full moon today, creates similar illumination in your social consciousness. Pay attention to which relationships drain your energy versus those that replenish it. The North Node in Aries continues to activate your 10th house of public image, suggesting that social connections made today could have professional implications. Someone you meet in a casual setting might later become an important career ally or mentor. Keep conversations authentic, but remain mindful of the impression you're creating. With Ceres in your sign, your natural nurturing instincts are amplified, making you the emotional caretaker in most social situations today. While this role comes naturally to you, be cautious about emotional burnout. Set clear boundaries around how much of others' emotional weight you're willing to carry. A subtle quintile aspect between Venus and Uranus suggests delightful surprises in your social sphere, perhaps an unexpected invitation or a chance encounter with someone who instantly feels like a kindred spirit. These moments of serendipity carry special significance today. Your sixth sense about people's intentions is remarkably accurate under today's planetary configuration. If something feels off about a social interaction, trust that intuition rather than dismissing it as paranoia. Equally, when someone new feels immediately trustworthy, that instinct likely holds truth as well. As the cosmic energies align on June 24, 2025, Cáncer natives would benefit from embracing a balanced approach between emotional intuition and practical action. The moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Neptune today, heightening your already powerful intuitive abilities. This cosmic configuration suggests that your inner voice is particularly accurate. Now trust those gut feelings that arise, especially regarding personal relationships and home matters. When that subtle inner nudge appears, pause and listen carefully before proceeding. Water energy dominates your chart today, making you particularly sensitive to the emotions of those around you. Practice energetic boundaries by visualizing a protective shield of light surrounding you before entering crowded spaces or challenging social situations. This simple technique will prevent you from absorbing others' emotional states while still allowing you to remain compassionate and connected. Financial decisions require extra scrutiny today as Mercury forms a challenging square with Jupiter. While opportunities may appear especially promising, take time to read the fine print and consult trusted advisors before committing resources. The current planetary alignment favors thoughtful consideration over impulsive action, particularly with money matters. Postpone major purchases until next week if possible. Your creative expression flows exceptionally well today.